People wanted a performance car for cheap. Well, this is part 2 of performance cars under £30,000. Part 1 will be in the description below. But let's see part 2. This is part 2 today. And let's get into it because we have some really cool cars. But you should also check out part 1 because part 1's got amazing cars as well. But this also has really cool cars as well. Some more unique cars, some cars that people might not know about. But let's get into it. Off here with some Volkswagens over here. This is a Volkswagen Golf R32. Now, these cars are amazing, and this has only got 26,000 miles, and it's already pretty cheap, £16,000. And these cars look amazing. So let's just go through it. It's in this really iconic blue color. It's got some nice blue brake calipers, as you see there. It's got 2 exhausts, and this car is really cool. This car looks amazing and is really cool to drive. And look at them pedals, see? R32. R32 is like a special edition of the Golf. They only made 2 variants. This is probably the best variant. Yeah, this is really cool. And this is in very good condition. DSG. This is in very good condition. It is a Euro 4, so it's not a new LED, which is very good. Let's see the specs. 0 to 16 is 6.2 seconds. It's got a V6 247 brake horsepower. It is quite an old car, but this car's probably nice to drive. I don't think you're really gonna get that fast in it, but yeah, it's probably really nice to drive. But let's get into the brother of this car. This is the newer version, £26,000, 10,000 miles, only 10,000 miles in 2020. This is worth it. This is a really good daily driver. It is quite expensive, but it's got barely any miles on it. It's a Euro 6 with a petrol, and this is in the same blue, and I really like the blue on the cars, man. It looks really cool. It's got 4 exhausts this time, and it's very modern, this car, and I think this car will be really nice driving around. And you can see the specs. It is probably going to be better. 4.4 seconds, and it's a inline 4 296 brake horsepower, and that is a really big difference. And 4.4 seconds isn't too bad for a daily actually. But let's move on to something different. This is a Bentley Continental. This is in the older side, 2010, 35,000 miles. So it's a really low miles, £29,000. This is really worth it if you want a Bentley. So this is both luxury and fast. Well, it's not really fast. This is literally a boat. But let's see. The specs, it's a Euro 4 petrol, so it's not in ULEZ. Let's see, performance. 4.6 seconds. It's got a W12 with 552 brake horsepower. It's not even that slow, actually, this car. But let's move over to some Audis. Now, this is an R8. I cannot believe that someone's actually selling an R8. This is an R8. It's a Euro 4 with petrol. It is an automatic. Some people are even selling the manual versions, but the manual versions might be unreliable because they have a lot of miles, and manuals with a lot of miles, that's probably going to be really bad to buy. But yeah, let's see the performance. This is the V8, unfortunately, not the V10. 4.6 seconds, 414 brake horsepower. But you do have an R8. I wouldn't get this because it's a V8. I'll really like the V10 because that's what makes it all. But if you want an R8, this is a really good an R8, like Quattro, and yeah. But let's move over to something really different. Audi Quattro. This has done so many miles, £28,000. But I can't believe someone's actually got this car. It doesn't have a Euro though. But the specs might not even show because of how old it is. Oh, it does. It's a inline 5 with 20 valves and 220 horsepower. Driving this, that would be cool. But really, this is just a car to show to your friends. Not really something to drive all around. But yeah, this is a cool classic car. But let's move over to this car. This is Aston Martin Vantage. And Aston Martin Vantages, I think they've been in 3 videos of mine, and every time I make that video, the next time I make a video on this car, it's gone. And now there's another one. £28,000, 40,000 miles, These are really worth it. Euro 4, it's petrol. The specs are good as well. It's gonna go 0 to 60 times. It's got a V8 with 380 brake horsepower though. And these look amazing. As I said, James Bond car over here. You're James Bond in this car. You probably don't have a gun. Yeah, Aston Martin Vantage. Yeah, 3 pedals, a manual. That is really cool. And look how classic that looks. That looks very classic. But let's move over to Alfa Romeo. Daily car, but this is huge. And this is a quadrifoglio. You can't have an Alfa Romeo that's not a quadrifoglio. 2017, 74,000 miles, 26,000 pounds, 0 6 petrol. And the specs are pretty good. 3.9 seconds, and I think that's a V6 with 500 free brake horsepower. 0 to 60 times really good, and this has got a lot of miles, that's why it's so cheap. But like, this is really nice. If you have this car, this is really good. But if you buy this and sell it, I don't know how you're gonna sell it again, because but a lot of miles. But it's got a nice carbon steering wheel and really big paddle shifters. It's not carbon fibre, they're really heavy aluminium, which is not very nice. But the newer ones, they're better. But this is kind of like this is not really the best car you can buy under 30k, because like, it's not going to be very low specs and like, it's like a lot of miles. But let's go over to something else. Like this is worth it, I think, because this is also like a daily driver. 29,000 miles, it's 370Z. V6 Nismo. It's a Nismo as well, which is good. 28,000 pounds. It's only got 30,000 miles, which is good. It's a Euro 6, and let's see the specs, because the specs should be good on this car. 5.2 seconds. Got a inline 6 maybe, or V6 with 339 brake horsepower. This is really good here. This is a really nice car. Oh, there we are, V6 Nismo. See, it is a Nismo, and having a Nismo is cool. But let's move over to something a bit old. If you want something a bit classic, we have this car. This is a 350Z, which is the older one. 12,000 pounds, 62,000 miles, which isn't too bad. And yeah, this is really cool. 3 keys, which is very good. Euro 4, so it's not a new les. And performance, 5.5 seconds. It's a V6 with 296 brake horsepower. But that's basically the same here. That's literally the same thing. What? That's like basically the same thing. But like, yeah. But this is nice actually. Like, I like the rims on it. I really like the rims on it. Like that. And I like that. This is really cool. This is worth it. It's got all the books and that. 3 keys is good as well. Like, anyone could drive that. That's really good. But let's move over to something else. This is a Toyota GR86. This is really new of a car. Again, another daily. There's 5,000 miles to 2023. It is strange. It says 2023, but it says 72 reg. I don't know what that is about, but that's probably something. But let's see on here. Look, 72. That means it's a 2022. I don't know. But Euro 6 petrol. Let's see the specs. The specs are probably going to be good. This isn't good of specs. It's 6.3 seconds, inline 4, 231 brake horsepower. But it's not that fast. But the feel in this car is really good. I know a lot of people like this car as well. Look at these seats. The seats are good, and it's a manual. That gear shifter looks sick as well. So it's going to be really nice driving around. And that is 10 performance cars under 30,000 pounds. This was quite a short video, and there weren't a lot of better cars. But go see part 1, because that has a lot of good cars as well. I think I might make a part 3 with a little bit more cars, but just not a lot. But this is the end of the video. But I have one more bonus car. The car that was in everyone's dreams as a little kid. Everyone's watched. If you're a car guy, you have to watch the movie cars. Yes, we can relive the dreams. This is a Lightning McQueen 350Z. This is amazing. Look at the livery. That is fire. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is the best car ever. Look at that, Rusties. That is very original. Apparently someone got copyrighted for making this car with a BRZ, but well, I guess this guy didn't care. But yeah, I can't believe someone's actually selling Lightning McQueen. That is very worth it. And how much is this? £4,000. Anyone could buy this car. If you buy this car, please please comment down below that you bought this car. That would be very cool that you bought this car. But anyways, yeah, that is really cool. And I hope you enjoyed the video. We had an amazing bonus car over here, and I'll see you in the next video. I might make a part 3, but let's see. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.